blast when I kick some. A lot of rappers be like one-time wonders. Couldn't say a fly rhyme if there was one right under their noses. I hate those mobile poses, but I'm so real to them it's scary. And with my unique skills, nah, you can't compare me. And no, we don't make whack tracks. And all the suckers get pushed back when I'm kicking real facts. I represent setups like a tech boy. You're paranoid cause you're a son like Elroy. And you'd be happy as hell to get a record deal. Maybe your soul you'd sell to have massive deals. I'm greater than all MCs. When I breeze, give me room, please. I be like fascinating when I be updating, cutting off white kids, pulling their trump cards. I thump hard and make them say that I'm God. Be pretending they're hardcore. Never know the meaning of, never know the meaning of, never know the meaning of, never know the meaning of. But I get props like a slogan, and no man could ever try to diss me. Connected, complete mic record. No double checking, vocals kill like weapons. But if I have to, I go all out.
You tuned into IE Radio on KCAA.
I truly care. Cause without some of them, I wouldn't be here. And they all know how I feel. The suckers be like playing themselves to have mass appeal.
Or a sucker or something to that effect. Respect I used to never get, cause all I got was upset when it used to be like, what's up, fool? I try to sweat it like the lip. For no reason at all I can recall is rolling C's in my face. Down the hall and kicking it in the back of the school eating chicken at 3. Wondering why's everybody always picking on me. Picking on me. I tried to talk and tell him I did nothing to deserve this, but when it didn't work, I wasn't scared, just real nervous and unprepared. The deal was scrapping, no doubt. My pappy never told me how to knock it out, but now with 95 of us survive as a man on my own. Round with fat lips, shit getting blown. I'm not trying to show no macho is shown, but when it's on, then it's on.
Every man's life when he's got a hand up on his own. Can't depend on friends to help you in the squeeze. Please, they got problems of their own. Down for the count on 7 chicken. Just don't get to heaven till they face these fears in these fear zones. Used to get jacked back up in high school. Updated cool just so some real shit won't get full blown. Being where I'm from, they let the smoke come quicker than the evil redneck. They let the helpless color figure in. As a victim, I invented low key till the keyhole itself got lower than me. So I stood up and let my free form free. Said I'm gonna get something before they knocking on me. I don't sweat it. I let the bull blow in the breeze. In other words, just free. Yeah.
around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job. Had second hands. Moms bounced on old man. So then we moved to Shaolin Land. A young youth, you're rocking the go-to. Low goose, only way I begin to G-York was drug loot. And let's start it like this, son. Rolling with this one and that one. Pulling out gats for fun. But it was just a dream for the team who was a fiend. Started smoking rules at 16. And running up in gates and doing hits for high stakes. Making my way on fire skates. No question I was speed for cracks and weed. The combination made my eyes bleed. No question I would flow off and try to get the dough off. Chicken up, right boys on board. My life got no better. Same damn low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with a sick tight click and went all out. Catching keys from cross seas, rolling in MPVs every week. We made 40 G. Yo, brothers, respect mine. I ain't gonna take now. Bow.
Cash moves everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
It's been 22 long, hard years. I'm still struggling. Survival got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. I beat back the shape of the streets to stay awake to the ways of the world. Deep. A man with a dream, with plans to make cream was fail. I went to jail at the age of 15, a young buck selling drugs and such who never had much, trying to get a clutch on what I could not. To court place, so now I face incarceration. Mason. No one upstates my destination. Handcuffed in back of a bus, 40 of us. Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough. But as the world turned, I learned life was hell. Living in the world no different from a cell. Every day I escape from Jake's giving chase, selling bass, smoking bones in the staircase. Though I don't know why I chose to smoke cess. I guess that's the time when I'm not depressed, but I'm still depressed. And I ask, what's it worth? Ready to give up, so I seek the old earth. Who explain working hard may help you maintain. To learn to overcome the heartaches and pain. You got stick up kids, corrupt cops and crack rocks and stray shots. All in a block that stays hot. Leave it up to me while I be living proof. To kick the truth to the young black youth. Let's kick the truth to the young black youth. Let's kick the truth to the kick the truth to the kick the truth, kick the truth, kick the truth to the young black youth. When shorties running wild, smoking cess, drinking beer, and ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his ear. Neglected for now, but yo, it got to be accepted. That what? The life is hectic.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
You are now tuned in to IE Radio with Nappy 2000 and China.
Hello, guys.
We are with special guests. Introduce yourself.
Blessed. They don't know this is Boss 360 all the way from Jamaica to Los Angeles. You don't know reggae artist, pop artist, producer, videographer extraordinary. You don't know Steamatic Records.
You do it all.
Who's your man right here?
Yeah, I'm Ross Kalahari. I'm a selector and a concert promoter. Right now, me and my partner, we're working on an annual reggae concert in Gambia and Senegal. It's the Senegal
Wow.
reggae concert.
Wow.
How'd you guys get connected with that one?
I used to live in Switzerland. I lived in Switzerland for about 10 years, and I was doing reggae over there. And I came back, and my partner was from Senegal, and said, "Yo, man, we need something in Senegal." So we collaborated and just got it started. Man.
How is the energy in Senegal when it comes to like the passion and the music and the people and how they respond to it?
Oh, everybody loves reggae music, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's not only an African American treat; it's a global treat. You know, it's not like my whole time in Europe, I traveled around, and as soon as I went to somebody's house, I look at your records. No, I see
Yeah.
and it's either Bob Marley or Michael Jackson. So this means it's a global message. You know?
Oh yeah, most
it's
definitely.
getting across. No, but now we have to further it. No, it's not big enough yet. No, we don't have it big enough.
Yeah, man.
Johnny, you know. So.
Get it jamming, you know, get everybody involved and, you know, get the whole community involved. Because, you know, reggae music is a broad genre. And a lot of people, they try to squeeze it into a little small thing. So as soon as you can, let the people know that it's much bigger than just, you know, even Bob Marley or, you know, the Dennis Brown or the Jimmy Cliff that everybody might just know as because they're the foundation. But, you know, there's the likes of many of these nice upcoming modern artists as well, other artists from the 90s, the 2000s, same way. So it's getting there.
Why do you think they bottle reggae music so tight in a bottle? And because when I talk about reggae music, like you said, people probably only bring up maybe Bob Marley and Peter Tosh if they know who he is. But why do you think it's so tight like that? No one really can grasp it like that.
Well, you have to understand, you know, reggae music wasn't brought to the forefront like hip hop music was brought to the forefront, although it is where hip hop music actually started. You know,
most definitely.
Yes, because that's where it started. So when reggae music started to grow, you know, there was a lot of limitations because of black people doing reggae music, and you know, the world and black people and the whole European structure of how they love the music, but they don't want you to have governance of your own music. Hip hop is kind of different. You can kind of be more independent. We have just started learning to be more independent with reggae music. So, you know, the artists them that break out big through VP Records or Island Records or Chris Blackwell or, you know what I mean, Peter Tosh, that lineage, Bob Marley, the Wailers, all of them get more like more advanced advertisement, more marketing, because that is what them use as the sound of reggae. You know what I'm saying? So when if they don't know otherwise, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna stuck and thinking that is what reggae is, and the songs surrounding that era, which reggae is much bigger. Even the selectors in the dance hall here, they don't understand what's going on with the dance hall and the reggae, because reggae music has grown. They're still in 2005, 2006 here in California. You know
That's funny you said that, because I was DJing and I was playing a reggae song and some dude was like, "Yo, man, like, why aren't you playing like some 2018 reggae? Because there's some really good artists out right now."
Exactly.
And I can admit to it, I'm low-key kind of sleep to the reggae scene as of right now. But after hearing your music, I obviously see it's alive and well, and it's still flourishing.
Man, still fresh, and if you understand, everything is being revamped. You know, just like nothing is new underneath the sun. So, you know, we're gonna revamp the music, bring back the fresh reggae root sound, and mix it and fuse it with the hip hop sound and the R&B sound, and get everybody trying to, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say, get it as domestic as possible.
Yeah, most definitely universal.
Yeah, I'd like to share a story with you. You know, when I was growing up, I'm a little older than him, so we won't say exactly how old, but I remember I used to buy the Bob Marley records. They had to be in a paper bag, no? You couldn't walk down the street with them. So the message, you know, was the main thing to kind of stifle, no? Because it's a gathering music, no? It's information, it's everything, no? It's uplifting, it's cultural, it's all these things, no? So to have this mainstream, it's not very good right now, no, I believe, no, myself, because when you talk about us as Africans knowing ourselves as royalty and who we are, our lineage, you know, is really important. So, and it's not, you know, it's not taught in school, no. So
reggae music,
yeah, this is really important.
Reggae music is a music where it's used to cut borders and to you know what I mean, to break down barriers, and you know, and reggae music is a rebel music, and you know, and they like to hear rebel things. But you have to understand, just like people like to watch violent movies, them don't like violence per se, you know what I mean?
They're
but
just
they like
preaching
to be
about what they see.
entertained. Exactly.
Yeah.
So reggae music is more entertaining to them than, you know, them actually trying to live the reggae life, or just them are gonna bring forth the reggae to the forefront.
Because it is a lifestyle. It is no more than just, because like I said, it's all these other things. It's, you know, it can even be religion if you really, you know, dwell into it. No.
Yeah, so people love black culture but don't want to be black.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because it you know, it opens your eyes. Like Nigerians say, once your eyes are open, and you know the world. No. So for me, at 14, this was a big part of my life. So a lot of the things we're finding out now about our culture, I knew at 14. So, and I used to tell people, like, you're crazy, man. How could you know? I'm like, yeah, you know about the Egyptians, and well, not even the Egyptians, you know, Kemet, no? So I was in tune at 14, no? I mean, they're like, Kemet, what's Kemet? So this is what I mean, you know? So there's a message in there, so it's just really listening to it, and they're talking about us.
Yeah.
That's really important.
So growing up in Jamaica, like you were saying, people's perception is different out here. But being in Jamaica, growing up in it, what was it like?
In terms of, you know, I grew up singing not reggae music at first. I started in the church, you know what I mean, as most reggae artists started in the church, most singers, because I sing, I rap, I DJ, so, you know what I mean, I started out in the church, and then from the church, you know, going to the different parties, and then realizing that I have a voice, a tone that goes with the reggae music, and I like to hear the reggae music. And, you know, in Jamaica, as when you're growing up to say you want to be an artist, you know, people promote you, people like encourage you, you know. You're gonna have the ones that say, hey, go sit down and go hold asleep, or, you know what I mean, go take up your book or something, you know. But then at the end of the day, you have a lot of people that be like, yeah, man, touch the stage, man, go on the stage. So for me, growing up, I was a singer, and then doing music, I started doing a lot of pop music even before doing roots reggae. Because roots reggae is a type of music you gotta learn how to sing roots reggae, because it's not the same.
Did your parents show you that, or you found that personally yourself?
Nah, I got into singing because of my aunt. My aunt is a very good R&B singer, you know? So after hearing her sing at my graduation at school, I decided that I liked to do singing, but I was also a very academic child, you know what I mean? My family was poor, so I was on a scholarship. I had to keep the scholarship, so I keep a lot of the singing behind the covers, you know what I mean? I win a competition one time, a gospel competition, and that kind of get me some exposure. And then from that, everybody's like, you don't need to be in Jamaica, because the type of music that you're doing is not even reggae, you know what I'm saying? Because I was doing a lot of pop music, so I had to learn how to do the dancehall, and then I met Al Pancho, and then I started to learn how to sing on the third and not just the beat, because reggae music and roots music is sing on the third. You don't start exactly as the beat starts like this, you know. It's a different swing,
timing, most definitely.
So I got a lot of encouragement. My mother was very good as well, you know what I mean? She never discouraged me in anything I did. I was a journalist for a couple of years in the IRFM radio station, so I got to learn the in and outs of the radio station and the whole entertainment industry. I started producing, and then I started singing, you know, on other people's production, until now I have my own production, Steamatic Records.
Yeah, because I was looking through your bio. You said you started at York Castle High School. Yeah. Talk about York Castle High School, because it seems like that's where like the whole thing kind of really started, like the dream.
Yeah, because
really
you see, York Castle is a school where it's an academic-based school. So the little curricular activities that you got to do, people took them very seriously. You know, I was into 4-H, a lot of environmentalist type of stuff, and then I was doing a lot of music. But then even in York Castle, I was singing a lot, but then I got so serious because of the whole school thing, and my mom telling me that I gotta make sure I get this shit done, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I had to I was singing, but I wasn't like trying to be a musician, you know. I knew I could sing. I went to the choir and tried out for the choir one time, and then they chose. It went down to me and another guy he could sing as well, and we went up, and the school said me, but the teachers chose him. So I kind of like shut down after that and be like, hell no, I ain't gonna sing for none of y'all. I'm away. You know? So I left school. I remember I graduated, and I went after graduation. I went to the store. Got my ear pierced, because that was like a thing, like as I'm done, I'm gonna get my ear pierced, and I'm gonna start
like
my
the
music.
one ear pierced. Yeah.
I get my one ear pierced, and then I got the other one pierced after. So it was like that was the starting step for me. All right, I'm gonna go into the music. People started to realize that I was doing music. A lot of people were shocked, because people think I was gonna become this doctor, pilot. But then I was telling myself, man, music needs intelligent people as well. You know, you don't just want you just a musician because there's nothing else to do. No, you want to make sure that it's a life choice, and you know you have knowledge to teach, you have something to bring forward, and not just anything because you have nothing else to do and nothing else works for you, you know?
Yeah, most definitely. Like we were talking about earlier about the people who say they're artists but really aren't artists, you know what I mean? We make things acceptable that shouldn't be accepted. But, you know, as we're going through this life, we just have to make sure that we keep true to the content that we put out.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Have true to it, man, because the content is everything, because, you know, the children are the future, and it starts by you giving out the message in a wrong way, in a wrong medium, in the wrong content, you know. Everybody's going to grasp the message and get it in the wrong way, because information can be double-sided, you know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful how you gather information and how you actually release information. Because the kids, them watching, everybody's watching, you know, the internet is so... You know, the social media thing is popping right now. Everybody's trending right now. You say something, it gone. You know, everybody just gone with it. So you have to even be careful of rumors nowadays. It's not like before where you say something and, you know, I mean, next year you hear it in a different country. You say something now, next 5 minutes it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's crazy, man. So you got to be careful as artists what you got to put out there. You know, you got to make sure you're teaching a message. Got to make sure you have something that is going to live on, and I try to do lifelong music and not just something we just quick and go, you know. We have you know. You
don't make microwave music, you know.
That's right.
I'm glad that you brought that up, because you have a song called Fatherless, and we were talking about how there's a lot of people or a lot of male figures who are like underneath probably like 18 years old who don't have a father, you know what I mean? They're with mothers. Shouts out to the woman out there still hustling with their children, but it's so important to have that male voice in the family, you know. It's the glue, it's the person that can lead that man or that boy to greatness, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And it's important that you make music like that so people can be like, yo, like, maybe I should take my kid to the park
Definitely.
today.
I need them to take the music seriously so that they can take them live seriously, because, you know, it's the message and the frequency. Sometimes people don't get the information. When you talk to them, it's like you talk too much. Them receive it better when you sing it to them or DJ it to them. In frequency, it's all about frequency, you know. You put it in a different frequency, people understand it and grasp it more. So I'm trying to put the message into a frequency where the people will understand what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Too much fatherless people. Myself, my dad, I don't know where he is, you know what I mean? He's somewhere alive in the world, and give thanks for what him do while he do what him do, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, him leave while my mother was pregnant, and so much other fathers are deadbeat like this, where I have 2 daughters in Jamaica, and I have to hustle every day to make sure that they are okay, and I could never sleep knowing that they are not. So, you know what I mean? When I hear about fatherless kids, it hurts in the heart, because I know exactly what it is, because I am a fatherless kid. And, you know, I had a stepfather along the way. But, you know, stepfather still cannot fill the gaps sometimes, because you see another child with his real dad. You wonder how it would be if you had your real dad, you know? So, at the end of the day, I just give thanks for the fathering that I got. You know, although my father wasn't there, my actual father wasn't there, but I got fathering from many different people. And, you know, I'm just want to spread the message that even though you're fatherless, you know, you can still make it. I mean, I try beat the deadbeat daddies them in them head same way. You don't know, because we're not taking a talk.
Most definitely. It takes a community to raise somebody, realistically. That's what's lost. Not many people... Honestly, like, I don't even know many of my neighbors in my neighborhood, you know, nowadays, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely different now. I mean, I was a product of many fathers, you know? Got many beatings by many people, too, you know? So, but, yeah, this is, this is a good thing about our culture as far as Rastafarians. You know, we know that the next youth are our responsibility, too, you know? So this is why we not only govern them, but teach them, too, you know, the way, you know, and to... You open the door for somebody, you just can't open it. No, you got to at least give them some instructions too how to follow, right?
Yeah.
So this is very important, and to pass this down our culture and everything, no, because this is the thing that can make you sad or not, you know, make you feel proud of yourself, not knowing who you are. Like Marcus Garvey said, a tree without roots.
Yeah, you're lost.
Really important.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So my equivalent to that, when I was in Switzerland, and I look back on America, I say it's a lot of lost Africans in America, though, which is true, because the culture is very important, and this is the one thing that they're hiding from us. No, you can look at the simple thing, like look at a $2 bill, you know. One of the first black presidents is on a $2 bill, but it's not taught in school, right?
Yep. Yeah. What's his name again?
Jackson.
Wait. His name is oh my goodness.
Yeah, man, I can't. You know, right now I'm a little.
1582. He was the president, though.
Exactly.
I know that.
No. So this is really important. So this is what I mean by not really reading and knowing your culture and asking questions, wanting to know more about yourself, knowing more about your history. This is why, as him as an artist, me as a DJ, him as a DJ, we play this type of music. No, we don't really like feed into too many other types. No, I like hip hop, some of it, but when you start talking about drugs and all these other things and hallucinogenics, you lose me. No? Mm-hmm. So this is lost, and we losing people like this. No, I mean, the opioid thing that's a part of it too. Knowing these pills. So Rastas, we're natural people. Herb is legal, so I mean, this is my suggestion to you, and this is all about this too, clearing your mind and just, knowing that you're important, because we leave this for you. What's left? No, you can either build it up or it can all crumble. No?
And I think it's important that you say, as a DJ, you don't play certain music. I've been looking at that lately. I think I'm guilty. I do play, negative music at times that is trending in the world. And I do think it's important to break new music, to break new frequencies to the world so people understand that, you don't really need to stick to the status quo in what's going on. You can play what you want. Your music can be positive and still have the same reaction to the drug, quote-unquote, opioid music that people put out.
Of course, and you have to understand music. A lot of people don't understand music. As I said, it's frequency, brother. Even I'm a producer, I'm an engineer. Before the music gets to the people, we run it through a certain frequency. And you have to understand, a lot of these producers are driving the people crazy because they're putting it in the frequency that drives you crazy.
The A-tempo.
You got me? If you're not putting it through the 431, brother, it's like you have to put it to a frequency that calms the people and attracts a certain aura, a certain color aura when you're listening to music.
432.
You got me? So at the end of the day, these people are just putting out crazy music because it's trending music. It gets you super hyped up and want you to, go do something crazy. But at the end of the day, it's not lifelong music, brother, because at the end of the day, it's not being stuck in the brain. When you hear a song from the Manhattans,
people may not even know who the Manhattans are.
But you know what the shine is. You know that song. That song. Wherever you hear it, whether you like slow music or not, you're going to rock to that music because it's lifelong music. So it's not because it's R&B, but you have a lot of reggae music that's lifelong as well. Like of EDM, pop, whatever genre it is, you have lifelong music, and then you have the microwave music, as I said. So we're not trying to do lifelong music.
So when you graduated high school, you joined a group. Several groups, you said.
Yeah, man.
What did you know those people from high school, or did you meet them once you graduated high school?
I haven't done music with anybody that, as I said, my school was more of an academic type of school where you just make sure, people didn't even know I was branched to music because I said I was on a government scholarship right through high school, so you had to maintain a certain average, and you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when I went to music, I started doing music because I was around a lot of Rastafarians, and then being around a lot of Rastafarians, and then starting to work for IRI FM, which I'm seeing all these major artists coming in every day. I'm like, man, I'm talking to them. I'm like, hey, man, I got a beat. And they're like, really? And I'm like, they're going to record on my beat. So I started like that, you know what I mean? So I was nobody, and you know what I mean? So when I started doing music, people just came from the left, people came from the right, people that I don't know, you know what I mean? Most of these people that I do music with, I've never played cricket with them in the streets, you know what I mean? We just come together through the energy and the magnetism of Jah himself, you know? When Jah want good people around you, you send good people to you because you're not really seeking and searching for negative, you're seeking for positive. So, a lot of people come and go, you have to filter through the people that, come in your circle and try to keep a circle as small as possible. But music for me, it's just friends, man. lot of friends, you know.
Yeah.
Just you go to a studio, meet a guy. Even you don't know him from before, and you just meet him through music, and hey, let's do some music, and then become one thing to the other thing. Just like the guys I produce now in LA. I didn't know them before I came to LA, and I mean I came to LA to do an album with another guy, potentially to get it for Warner Brothers. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work out. I ended up started recording another artist, and it led to me producing that artist to win business now. You know what I'm saying? So. Music is spontaneous. Color R the same way. You know what I mean? Color R the same way. And since I met Color R, we just been doing all these shows, going all over Los Angeles, all over California, and trying to break the barriers. You know, so music is a spontaneous thing, man. Tomorrow you might see somebody else that is gonna make your life so much easier. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's a trip. It's a trip. It's a crazy how God puts you in certain positions.
Yeah, man.
Once you think you may not be going somewhere, he's going to be like, nah, man, wait. Something's coming right around the corner.
Yeah, you have to know how to filter out the bad seed, just like anything, you know what I mean? Just like you're growing in anything, growth process, you have to filter out the bad seeds, the bad weeds, you know what I mean? So it went from one stage, me being here, to me being there, to me being here, until I'm like, yo, listen, I need to have my own thing. So that's why I get my own thing, because I'm like, I'm done with you telling me that my shit is being shelved. I'm done with you telling me that this is not coming out. And you know what I mean? I got to be careful. So at the end of the day, I went and I got my own production going, my own label going, and that's where it's been ever since, bro.
And you have an artist underneath this label now, right?
Yeah, I got 4 artists underneath this label.
Shout them all out real quick.
You know, shout out to Wisdom, you know what I'm saying, in San Francisco right now, and I mean, he's doing his master's degree at the university there, you know. Shout out to K Nice. Shout out to my dancehall artist in Africa. Her song just came out yesterday. Her name is Victoria McCool. Go get it. It's called Happiness on iTunes right now, Spotify, you don't know. And then we have Shereflection. Yeah, man.
I like that name, Shereflection.
Yeah, man. Shereflection is in Jamaica, you know. She's another hot Jamaican artist, you know. I like working with the female artists then, because I have more luck with them, because I don't know if it's a charisma between me and them, or it's a charisma between them and the music, but them put more effort into their music, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I have artists that I've recorded and I'm telling them, yo, video time, you know, because music is not just going into the studio, record music and put it up and that's it. No, it's a whole production.
It's a process.
You know what I mean? So, you know, a lot of the times I be telling these guys, yo, come on, man, let's do music. Yeah. We record the music, then them caught up. And then the women, you tell them, yo, let's get this done. Them like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Them ready to go. They want to get them thing out there. So I try to work with more women than men, because I've had my fair share, you know, of experience with these men, and trust me, savage.
Women, man, real talk. Women are on top right now.
Shit. Because at the end of the day, they know what they want, man. You know what I mean? They women, you have to know, women have women intuition for a reason. They have a me personally, my personal thoughts was that when Jah was leave, when Jah presence that was on earth, because Jah is not as present as he was before on earth. You know? When Jah presence was leaving earth back in the ancient days, him leave woman with a small gift and say, we are going to leave Onofe kind of have a small little power. Then we are going to leave a small piece of the power with you guys. You know? Because you guys bring forth the children anyway. So, women smart, you know,
they
man.
say woman is God. You know what I mean?
Woman.
Shouts out to all the women, bro.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I'm smart, man. Yeah.
Don't get caught slipping, man. All those women.
Don't get caught slipping, because you'll get on Facebook too, man. These girls ain't playing either. Trust me.
They're not. So you have songs to preview tonight as well.
Yeah, man. We got a few songs to preview. You don't know. Songs from the album. I have a new album. It's called Aki Vengo. Right now it's in Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, over 600 other stores worldwide. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to play a few songs from that. We got my new album is coming up. I do hip-hop as well, guys. So as well as reggae and dancehall, we have to fuse the music. So I'm going to do some hip-hop music right now. I have a new hip-hop album coming out, collaborative album, me, K Nice, Wisdom, Shanice Renee, you know, K Slim and a few others, you know. So we have this hip-hop album coming out in December. So we're going to play a few, I don't know if we got time to play a few tracks from that, but you know, we got that coming out, so stay tuned for that as well.
I'm excited to hear the Fatherless one.
Yeah, man. A lot of people like Fatherless is trending right now. Every time I sing that song at shows a lot of people, you know what I mean, groove to it. And I'm shout out to Lady B. She always give me a lot of love. You don't know.
We're about to listen to Fatherless right now.
Yes, man. Righteousness hurts. Too much broken home just cause of jealousy. Him straight off the father cause him not no father. A father friend, committing no felony. She was young and dumb and searching for a father, and she needed care, but there was no one there, and it was so unfair. Big up your chest if you are take care of your kids. Yes, prince or princess, you are sure interest. Black to the father where you talk to them kids. Universe crown them as queens. But some you still crying every night. Tears fill your eyes. What a sacrifice. Father, stop forsaking your kids.
Father, I'm asking where's my father when I didn't have my father. I only had the Holy Father. Take a dive in holy water, cleanse myself of violence. Father chose this life, kicked at the altar, did it all without my father. Wanna be a better father for the love of my daughter. Teach about life and see a smile is my biggest honor. See so much potential go to waste, then you know it's gone. And don't repeat the cycle, learn the truth. I promise we can stop it.
Too much father.
Make a next one. Question. Pay you there, you let me be a next man. Question, what's your intention? Can't mind one thing, you make a next one.
You are now back with IE Radio. So once again, what's the next song we're about to listen to right now?
Well, you know, the next song is called Baby Where You Come From. You know, it's also from the Aki Vengo album, the Here I Come album that I just released. This song was like, it's the first single that I dropped from the album, so it's getting a lot of good rotation right now, you know. It's more like one of those songs where I gotta ask this girl what's going on, and it's like when you meet a girl for the first time, you're like, wow, you know, where did you come from, you know? So it's something like that. I'm break it down and let them know, you know.
Most definitely. And it's under your label, correct?
Yeah, I'm on Steamatic Records, and it was co-produced by a producer in Chile, VMF Records.
Okay.
Yeah, because the whole album is co-produced by that guy. He made the beats.
Shouts out to him. We're about to play Baby.
Where you come come from? Tell me where you come from. Where you come from, baby, where you come from? What's your number? Can you meet me by the junction? I really wanna know where you get your suntan. Where you come from? Tell me where you come from. Where you come from, baby, where you come from? What's your number? Can you meet me by the junction? I really wanna know. Hey, Mrs. Beautiful, with eyes so pretty than the rainbow. Something I need to know. Why you standing here alone? Where do you lay your head? Where do you spread your bed? Questions all in my head. This is what I need to say. Baby, where you come from? What's your number? Can you meet me by the junction? I really wanna know where you get your suntan. Where you come from? Tell me where you come from. Where you come from? Baby, where you come from? What's your number? Can you meet me by the junction? I really want to know.
You are now tuned back in with IE Radio. I'm Nappy 2000.
This is China.
One thing I really like about your music is that you're a really positive role model for the people when you're talking in your songs. Like we were saying, we're not just putting out any type of music. It just goes back to the religion of what you guys believe in and what you're trying to produce to the children.
That's right.
And I truly do appreciate music like that all the time because it caters to all types of people. And I do appreciate that most definitely. So what's this next song that we're about to hear?
Well, this one is called Reggae Aroma. You know, this one is more like a up-tempo carnival, festive type song, you know. Because, you know, I had to make a few songs for when I'm ready to go touring in South America. You know, some jump-up songs. So this one is called Reggae Aroma.
Reggae Aroma.
Yeah.
What is the reggae aroma? Is that what I...
Well, you know, aroma having to do with the scent, the sweet scent, you know. And so I'm saying here comes the sweet scent of reggae coming down the road. So it's basically a song I crafted around, you know, the whole setup of dancehall. From the truck to the sound setup to the people dancing, the drinking, everything. So, you know what I mean? It's this reggae aroma.
The festivities of everything. Man. Reggae aroma.
Reggae war with us. It's a reggae fever taking over my soul, my soul. Taking over my soul. It's the type of music make you lose control. Lose control. Some say that reggae is life. Can't help it, I feel great inside. Only reggae can heal my soul. Can heal my soul. The reggae a coma, the reggae a coma, the reggae a coma. Just smell the reggae aroma. The reggae a coma, the reggae a coma, the reggae a coma. You make your own your coma. The reggae a coma, the reggae a coma, the reggae a coma. Just smell the reggae aroma. The reggae a coma, the reggae a coma, the reggae a coma. You make your own your coma.
Once again, that was the Reggae Aroma by Boss 360. You are now tuning to IE Radio. Thank you for tuning in every Tuesday from 8 to 9 p.m. Once again, shouts out to our sponsors.
Puff Sauce, the Music Lounge, and
Serious Cartoons and Records.
And then also, you guys, if you guys are interested in having a song played on the radio or also looking to get an interview, please email us at ieradio909@gmail.com.
And don't forget, we are having a show November 17th at Serious Cartoons and Record Shop, the only record store in San Bernardino. Actually, in the Inland Empire, there's only 2. So please come through. It is a canned food drive. We are giving out these cans to the people during Thanksgiving for all the homeless and the people who cannot afford it. So please come to this community event that we are throwing November 17th at Serious Cartoons and Records.
There's also going to be a lot of cool vendors and really good performances. A lot of the guests that have previously been on the show. So stay tuned for that.
And once again, thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah, man, you don't know. And you don't know, I gotta let the people know that, November 30th, we're gonna be at the Peppermint Club in West Hollywood, come see Boss 360, Mo Spawn, and we're gonna be back by Kalahari. So come out November 30th, we have tickets for sale online, Eventbrite, check it out on Facebook, you can find